Hey y'all, it's BK Tarot here and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do a reading on what makes you attractive. I've been doing a few different readings in the past that were kind of heavier on like different heavier topics like with shadow work and self-improvement and things like that. But I wanted to try something different just to make things a little bit more lighthearted and fun. So we're going to have two groups that you can choose from, and I'm going to have the timestamps in the description box below. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so for those of y'all that chose group one, this will be your reading on what makes you attractive. So let's get tapped in here. All right, spirit guides, what makes group one attractive? All right, we have the turtle, and we had one that fell out here, and we have the zebra. So I feel like you guys, group two, let me show you the other card. It's the turtle. So I feel like for you guys, group two, I'm hearing that you guys could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you could just possess the traits of the earth signs. You could be someone who's very grounded, someone who is stable, maybe someone who is laid back, someone who takes their time, someone who even, takes time to make their decisions, someone who is very intelligent, someone who thinks before they act, thinks before they speak as well. And also, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. On the other hand, some of you guys could be very passionate, very goal-driven, someone who is the initiator in their life. You don't really take the backseat in life. You could be someone who, just goes full force towards your goals and your dreams and things like that. But I'm also seeing that you're someone who is very unique. You may be different and quirky, different from other people that are around you. But I feel like that is something that makes you stand out. That is something that makes you attractive. And I feel like you have a lot of brewing ideas, a lot of different bright ideas within you, maybe that you haven't shared with people. But I feel like they see this potential in you, and that is something that makes you attractive as well. And I feel like you're someone, group one, who is tied to spirituality in some type of way. You might be someone who owns crystals, or you might want to get into crystals. I'm also hearing that, what makes you attractive too is that you could be someone who is open to both feminine and masculines. You could be attractive to both genders. So that's something that, some people find attractive about you as well. And I feel like also you're someone who is very tough. You're someone who's very strong. Like you have a tough skin because maybe you've been through a lot of things in your life. And I feel like that is something that makes you attractive to people. All right. So I'm going to pull some more from my tarot deck here. All right, Spirit. Oh, that wanted to fall out. Yeah, 10 of Wands. So this is just confirming that, yeah, you're someone who has dealt with a lot in your past, but I feel like you're also someone who is able to handle a lot of responsibilities. You're able to handle a lot of things at once. Maybe you're someone who is good at multitasking, and that is something that makes you attractive. Maybe this is something that makes you attractive in the workplace, that you know how to handle different tasks and duties and things like that, and you get them done effectively. So that is another thing that makes you attractive as well. All right, let's keep going. Spirit, what else makes group one attractive? All right, we have the Four of Swords. So this kind of confirms what I was saying before about you're very grounded, laid back. Maybe you're someone who is an introvert and you like to spend a lot of time with yourself. And this also could be from maybe your past. I don't know why I keep getting this, but maybe you're someone who's had like a really dark past, or, a troubling or challenging past. And you've learned to really tune into yourself to heal from these things. And, people around you have probably seen that. Some people, the ones that are close to you, have seen you go through these things and seen that you've picked yourself back up and you're at a more stabilized mental state. And they find that to be attractive about you as well. Okay, let's keep going. And I'm hearing that you may be someone who has a quiet confidence. So you could be someone who is very confident, very self-assured in yourself, but you're very humble and modest about it. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's get one more from this deck. What makes group 1 attractive, Spirit? One more. Okay. Knight of Swords. So yeah, I did mention before earlier that you may be someone who has a lot of different ideas brewing within you. And I'm hearing Spirit say, you know, if you haven't done it already, maybe start writing these ideas and plans out. If these are like plans and thoughts that you're very passionate about, write these things out and work on, you know, accomplishing these things, because you have the ability to do this. You know, you've been through a lot in your life. You've learned a lot of different lessons and things like that. And I feel like that has carried you to be in the position that you are today. So I'm also hearing that you're someone who is very brave, which makes you attractive. But yeah, this separate message is saying that if you're someone who, if this is resonating with you, if you're someone who has a lot of ideas, or you have like a really bright idea that you've been really pondering on or thinking about doing, you know, maybe this is a confirmation from Spirit that you should move forward with doing this. You know, spend some time reflecting on it to see if this is something you really want to do. But, you know, if you were worried if you should do it or not, this is a message, you know, from Spirit saying that maybe now is the time to make those moves, or at least start thinking about getting the ball rolling with that. And I feel like maybe you're also someone who is a good conversationalist, which makes you attractive. I feel like you can probably speak to a lot of different types of people, or maybe you know a lot of different topics. You know about a lot of different topics, which makes you attractive here. All right. So let's get our astro deck out here. And if you're liking the video so far, please like or comment below. I'd appreciate the support. Thank y'all for being here with me today. All right. So let's see, what else makes group 1 attractive? That's what I was trying to say. All right, what else, Spirit? What makes group 1 attractive? All right, I'm gonna have to shuffle this way. All right. Pisces, the Mystic. So yes, you're very imaginative, you're very dreamy, like I mentioned before. You have a lot of different ideas. I feel like you have a beautiful mind is what I'm hearing. And maybe your ideas are very quirky and unique. You could also be an Aquarius is what I'm hearing, or you could just be someone who possesses the energy of, you know, being very intelligent. You may be very book smart. You might like to read books. And you also could be someone who is for the people. You may be a humanitarian. You may be someone who works within a community or work with nonprofit organizations, or you can work closely with kids is what I'm getting as well. And I'm also hearing that you could like to play video games. Some of you out there, you might like to play video games, and that's something that makes you attractive as well. All right. So let's keep going. And I feel like you also have a kind heart, a very sweet heart. And that is what makes you attractive as well. All right, Spirit, what else? What else makes group 1 attractive? Wow, the same one. Neptune dream. So I said it's the same one because Neptune rules Pisces, the Pisces sign. So you definitely could be a Pisces. Or you could just possess the energy of being someone who is very dreamy, who likes to daydream as well. You might have a big imagination. You also could be someone who has very vivid dreams. Like when you're sleeping, you might have vivid dreams. Or you might be someone who does astral traveling. If you're aware of that, if you're into spirituality, you might be someone who astral travels, like within the 5D when you're sleeping and things like that. And I feel like you're a visionary is what I'm hearing, is what makes you attractive as well. You have a very big imagination. And I feel like you're someone who may be into the occult, hidden knowledge, occult knowledge, things like that. And that's something that could make you attractive. And I did mention before that you could be book smart. So, you know, it could be relating to the fact that you might like to study things of the occult or things that are hidden as well. All right, let me get one more. What else makes group 1 attractive, Spirit? Second house assets. All right, so you also could be a Taurus. I did mention that before with the earth signs, but you could be a Taurus, or you could just possess the energy of someone who likes to have stability and security within their finances, security within their career. You're someone who's likes to be comfortable, and maybe you're someone who's a homebody, and that could be attractive to some people, where you like to stay home. You don't really like to be around other people. And I did mention before, you could be introverted, so this could be your confirmation if this is, if this is relating to you. What else am I getting from here? You may be someone who is very good with handling your money. You may be someone who's good at saving your money and investing your money in the right things, which makes you attractive as well. And on the back of the deck, we have, I don't know how to say that Q word. Sorry, I can't see it. Quincux, complexity. So you could be someone who's very, like I said, very unique, very quirky. You might have a different mindset than a lot of other people when it comes to moving forward in life and just going about things in life here. But I feel like that is something that makes you attractive, is your complexity and the fact that maybe people are trying to figure you out. You may be someone who comes off as being very curious, or other people are curious about you just because of your demeanor and who you are and things like that. All right. So I'm going to get a few more to wrap it up from my C Melodies deck here. Spirit, what else what makes group 1 attractive? What else makes group 1 attractive? We have choose wisely. You can't see it. Sorry for the glare. Let me get 2 more. What else makes group 1 attractive, Spirit? 2 more. Okay. This one. Yeah. All right. So back of the deck, we got determination. We have stillness, and we have journey. So, yeah, group 1, what makes you guys attractive is just your patience. Your patience when you navigate through life, your patience when dealing with any troubling or difficult or challenging situation, and the fact that you are able to get through these situations. I'm hearing conqueror. So some people can see you as very brave, very strong, and that is something that makes you attractive. And you're someone who is very decisive. Like I said before, you think before you act, you think before you speak, and you're very wise in your decisions that you make for yourself. And I feel like I said before, I know I keep saying this, but it's just all of the cards keep confirming it, I feel that you're someone who's been through a lot of things in your life. You've been maybe through a really tough journey in your life, but people may have seen you pick yourself back up and move forward in a different way, to where you're more balanced, to where you're more patient and stable within yourself, and that's something that makes you attractive. All right, group 1, so this was your reading. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, so for those of y'all that chose group 2, this will be your reading. All right, so let's get into it. So, Spirit guys, what makes group 2 attractive? Excuse me. What makes group 2 attractive, Spirit team? I'm going to get 2 from this deck. All right. We have the zebra. This came out in group 1, so you could be coming from group 1. Or if you feel called to, there may be some messages in group 1 for you. And we have the tiger. So you definitely could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or you could be someone who is very ambitious, very driven. You may be very spicy, may have a very fiery personality. You could be a firecracker too at times, is what I'm hearing, and that's what makes you attractive. I feel like you're someone who has, you might have really pretty eyes, or very distinctive eyes that stands out. You could have long eyelashes as well. You could have something unique about your hair, that you do with your hair or something like that. And I'm also seeing that you could be someone who is very intuitive as well, and that's what makes you attractive. And I feel like you are very tapped into your intuition, so you're able to make decisions quickly with that, you know, with you being in tune that way, and that's what makes you attractive as well. But you could be someone who kind of likes to be in the shadows. You like to be hidden. Maybe you don't like a lot of attention on you, even though you are fiery and you might be a firecracker. But I think, you know, your normal persona is to kind of stay in the shadows, kind of take the back seat to things, and just be by yourself. Or you also could be someone who is a night owl. You probably like staying up late. You might be, yeah, a night owl. You like, you know, doing things at night versus being an early bird and doing things in the morning. You could stay up late, things like that. The fact that you are a night owl, if this is resonating with you, this is something that could make you attractive as well. Let's see if I'm getting anything else. Yeah, I feel like you take really good care of yourself. You take really good care of your hair. I feel like you're very well groomed, whoever you are. And this is something that makes you attractive as well. You might have a very intense gaze. You might have an intense stare to you, and that's something that could make you attractive as well. But I feel like you move with like a quiet confidence, and I think I said that in group 1 too, but I'm getting that for this group as well. All right, let me get a few more. All right, Spirit guides, what makes group 2 attractive? What makes group 2 attractive, Spirit? We have the Star, so you could be an Aquarius, or you could just have the energy of someone who is very unique. You may be someone who stands out, but you're someone who has healed a lot from situations in your past. And even though you might have been through difficult situations in your past, you still were able to find hope and continue to have an optimistic attitude and an optimistic approach to life. And because of that, you're able to, you know, fulfill your wishes and allow your dreams to come to pass for yourself. Okay. You could be someone also who transforms a lot. You change up your style a lot is what I hear, which makes you attractive as well. You could be someone who likes going near oceans of water or bodies of water. You could like to go near the ocean. And this is what makes you attractive to some people. Or you also could like to go outside. Like I said, you could be a night owl. So maybe you're someone who likes to go out in nature at night and maybe look at the stars, look at the moon, stargaze, moon gaze. And this is something that makes you attractive. You could be someone who works out, or maybe takes really good care of yourself. I think I said that before too, about being well groomed. So yeah, you may be someone who's very well groomed. You work out, you take care of yourself. Maybe you do yoga, or you like to stretch. Maybe you have like a specific routine that you do that maybe some people know about, and that makes you attractive. All right, let's keep going. All right, Spirit, what else makes group 2 attractive? Okay. All right, I'm gonna take that one. All right, there's a lot that fell out of this, but we have 4 of Cups on the back of the deck. We have the Ace of Wands that fell out. We have 3 of Wands. And we have 9 of Cups. So I don't know what I just heard, that if you're a masculine, I feel like you're someone who's very attractive to, you know, the opposite sex. Women find you to be attractive, masculines, and even feminines too. You know, you're someone who is very attractive as well. But I feel like I'm hearing that you made a lot of your past lovers or past spouses very happy. In some type of way, shape, or form. That's what I'm getting as well. I'm getting some other stuff, but it may be rated R, so I'm not gonna say that. But you know, if you're picking up on it, you get the drift. So what makes you attractive, group 2? Yeah, you're someone who likes to make plans for your life. You plan out your life, and I mentioned before that you know, you're very tapped into your intuition, so you're able to make decisions very quickly, with that, and that has worked out for you many times, and that is something that people find attractive about you as well. You always have these really passionate ideas, and I feel like maybe like you being around other people, this sparks inspiration within them, and that's what makes you attractive as well. And you seem to be very happy and very stable within yourself. You seem like you're very emotionally stable and just happy with your surroundings. I feel like you're someone who's also very grateful for the things that you have in your life, and you show gratitude a lot, and people see that, and that is something that makes you attractive as well. But I feel like also too, for you group 2, maybe you're someone who kind of, I don't know, I heard you could be in la la land sometimes. So you could, what is it called? You could zone out sometimes. Maybe when people are talking to you or whatever the case is, but maybe some people find this attractive is what I'm picking up on. Maybe you're someone who's just really focused on, you know, certain things. Yeah. You could be really focused, someone who's very focused and determined to maybe achieve something, and you don't stop until you get it. And that's something that makes you attractive as well. All right. So let's keep going. All right, Spirit, what else makes group 2 attractive? Okay, I wanted to pop out. Yeah, what did I just say? Okay, Mars action. So yes. This just confirmed what I just said before, is that you're very driven. You're someone who likes to take action towards your goals. You're very quick to make your decisions here, very courageous, very bold. And like I said, this is something that is very inspirational to people. And this is something that makes you attractive as well. Okay, let's keep going. One more, Spirit, one more. What makes group 2 attractive? One more. And we have 8th house, intimacy. Okay, so yeah, you're someone who, like I said earlier, that maybe you like to keep to yourself. You like to stay in the background. And I feel like maybe you're someone who's mysterious, and this is something that is attractive to some people. And you could be intense too. I did mention that you might have an intense glare. But, you know, for some people, this may be attractive. The intensity that you hold within yourself could make you attractive because you're very driven towards your goals. And I feel like your drive is very intense to some people, but I feel like it is attractive to people as well. All right, that's all from this deck. Yeah. And then on the back of the deck, we have Gemini butterfly. So you could be a social butterfly, even though you are someone who is laid back. You're also someone who knows how to socialize. So you could be an ambivert, and that's kind of a mixture between being an introvert and an extrovert. An extrovert is someone who thrives off of being around other people, and an introvert is someone who thrives off of being around themselves and their own energy. So, you know, there's different people out there, but there's also the middle one, the ambivert. So you could be both, is what I'm hearing as well, and that's something that makes you attractive as well. So let's get some closing messages here about what makes you attractive. All right, Spirit, what makes group 2 attractive? And if anything is resonating, feel free to like the video or comment below. Thank you so much for your support. All right, we got one that fell out. Yeah, we got communicate. I just said that. You guys are a great communicator. You're very wise with what you say. You're very good with your words. I'm hearing you could be a wordsmith. You also could be someone who is very witty. You might have good comebacks, or you're good at making jokes and things like that. I'm going to get one more card from this deck, Spirit. One more card for group 2. Oh, nothing fell. What makes group 2 attractive, Spirit? All right, just fell on me. Rescue. Help others in need or ask for assistance when you need it. So I feel like you're someone who is also a big helper. You're very kind to people, and I'm hearing you would be someone to give the shirt off your back for someone. You're very charitable, and this is something that makes you attractive. You know, you're always willing to help with no hesitation, and that is something that makes you very attractive, group 2. So this was your reading. Hope you guys liked it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.